A mountain that's been sitting quietly for years suddenly decides it's time to put on the show of a lifetime. That's exactly what happened with Mount Tambora, a giant volcano in Indonesia. It was just minding its own business until one day in 1815, it threw a volcanic tantrum like no other. First, imagine the ground shaking and rumbling, like the earth itself was grumbling. People around the mountain felt like something big was about to happen, a bit like when you know a surprise party is coming. And then, boom! On April 10, 1815, Mount Tambora exploded with a blast so big it broke the top of the mountain and left a huge hole in it. The explosion was so powerful that it sent a cloud of ash and steam soaring high into the sky. It was like a mountain-sized firework display. But instead of colorful sparks, it was a dark cloud that covered the whole sky. The ash and bits of rock started raining down, turning day into night and making everything look like a spooky, grey world. But wait, there's more. The biggest explosion happened on April 15th. Imagine a super-hot avalanche made of gas, ash, and rocks. That's what scientists call a pyroclastic flow. It raced down the mountain at crazy speeds, wiping out everything in its path, like a roller coaster of destruction. This fiery tantrum wasn't just a local event. The ash and stuff that got shot up into the sky didn't just disappear, it hung around. Imagine it like a big, dark blanket covering the earth. This makes the Tambora eruption one of the deadliest volcanic events in recorded history. This blanket of ash caused something really strange, a volcanic winter. The world got colder because the sun's rays couldn't reach us as well through all that ash. The year after the explosion, 1816, became famous as the year without a summer. Can you imagine summer feeling more like winter? Crops didn't grow well, and people had a tough time finding enough food. It was a bit like a real-life adventure story where everything goes wrong. So, there you have it. Mount Tambora's eruption was like nature's biggest fireworks display, but with a dark cloud and a freezing twist. It's a reminder that even though mountains might look calm, they can surprise us with their spectacular and sometimes tricky performances. The eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815 resulted in a significant loss of life. It's estimated that around 71,000 people died as a direct or indirect result of the eruption. The casualties were primarily due to the immediate impacts of the eruption, such as pyroclastic flows, tsunamis, the destruction of villages and farmlands, as well as the longer-term consequences like food shortages and disease outbreaks caused by the disrupted climate in the aftermath of the eruption.